bugging out, bugging out. We be bugging, bugging, bugging out, bugging out. We be bugging, bugging. We be bugging, bugging. We be bugging, bugging. Look, I think we need to bring America back to when it was great again, that all this talk about abortion, babies. I mean, I think we need to just go back to when babies were delivered by the stork. Remember that? That stork used to just drop babies off at your door in that basket. Those were the days, really. I mean, maybe we could even do some sort of deal with the Skip the Dishes or Uber Eats people. Have them deliver the babies while they're out delivering food. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Or maybe the stork brings you the baby in your food order. Imagine that. The stork shows up. Here's your large Hawaiian pizza and garlic fingers and a 7-pound, 6-ounce baby girl. Wouldn't that be something? I think a lot of people would enjoy that, quite frankly. And speaking of babies, you know, and how babies are made, my son Eric, who's very eccentric, by the way. In fact, if you take the word eccentric, you can actually spell the word Eric. You take the first E, and then you take the last 3 letters, and you get the word Eric. Not a lot of people know that, but it's true. So Eric asked me the other day, he said, "Sir, you know," he calls me sir instead of dad, which is fantastic, by the way, absolutely fantastic. So Eric asked me if they make Playboy magazine in Braille, you know, for blind people, and quite frankly, I'm not too sure if they do, but I thought it was a fantastic idea, you know? I don't know enough about Braille, really. I mean, do you use 2 hands to read Braille? Or can you do it with just 1 hand? You know? Because if you can't, then it's pretty much pointless, you know? Because of the, well, I'm not going to say it, but because of the, you know, masturbation, but I'm not going to say that. But it's because of the masturbation, you really need at least 1 hand, you know? But anyway, I hope that people can read Braille with just 1 hand, you know? That would be ideal in this situation. And quite frankly, if there ever was an argument for an audiobook, I'd say this is the perfect situation for an audiobook versus Braille, you know, because of the masturbation. I'm not going to say it, but it's because of the masturbation. But again, it also depends on who's reading the audiobook. In this case, if I'm blind and trying to enjoy Playboy magazine, I probably don't want Morgan Freeman reading the audiobook, you know. I probably want a sexier female voice like Carmen Electra, or Marilyn Monroe maybe, or Nancy Pelosi, you know, a good raspy and educational voice like Nancy Pelosi could be quite erotic, you know, describing the nipples. Wouldn't that be tremendous? There's nothing more important than a good nipple description for a blind person trying to enjoy Playboy magazine, in my opinion.